dream. Like I worked for it since I was 4 years old. I told my mom when I was like 8, she has a video of me. I said, "Mom, I'm gonna play college soccer and I'm gonna buy you a house." I haven't bought the house yet, in case you were wondering. But fast forward, failed 2 classes. I got lost. Started drinking a lot, and I realized it was time for me to come home, which was probably the hardest decision I've ever made because I worked so hard to even get a scholarship after breaking my tibia. So that was like obviously really hard. And then I was in Lafayette for about 8 months. I wasn't in school, and I started hanging around with PKT guys. Just nonchalant here and there. Landon and Zach, my pledge brothers, had already been, hanging out for a while, and Landon invited me to come to a bonfire. And I was like, dude, I love these guys. And I had already gone to high school with Kyle, so I knew him, and we had a bond because we played soccer together. So I was comfortable around him, and then I met Connor and Dante and all the guys, and I just fell in love with the guys. I thought being in a fraternity was like the stupidest thing a guy could do, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought it was dumb. Then I met PKT, and I found somewhere that I felt motivated, and then I felt like I could grow, and that was something I valued. And then I made the decision to go back to school, to go to SLCC with my boy Landon. We were living in a 1-bedroom house, and we took the risk, and we were like, all right, we're gonna join PKT and see how it goes. We're gonna go back to school, and we did. And now we're on track to being back at UL. We've had a great time, and I've enjoyed every minute of being in Greek life. And it honestly got me back into school. Honestly, I wasn't really gonna go back to school. I was just gonna go be a snowboard instructor in Colorado. Probably just, I don't know, smoke weed for the rest of my life. Something like that, I don't know. But fast forward, I'm very open with my testimony, by the way, and I think that's important, but that's beside the point. Fast forward, one of our brothers, Davis, invites me to his Bible study that he'd been doing here. I was like, "You do a Bible study?" He was like, "Yeah, man, just come." So I was like, "Cool." Turns out it was the All Greek gathering. And if you don't know what that is, it's where like every fraternity and sorority who's in Greek IB comes, and they do like the big meeting and whatnot. And then, yeah, this is very similar to like an All Greek gathering. And I just felt called to be a part of it. I don't know if you've ever been called to do something, but it's a very strong feeling, and it's something that shouldn't be ignored. I've always had a relationship with God, and He's always just kind of been there for me. I'm not the perfect person, as much as you know. I have my problems, but I still find comfort in the fact that God will always be with me. And going to that meeting kind of rekindled that passion for God and to share that with my brothers, because our chapter was struggling, and I wanted to make a change. I wanted to make a difference. I wasn't like in the fraternity long enough to be on exec, so I wanted to do something that would make an impact. So I asked Davis if I could run the small group. Actually, he told me I was going to be running the small group. A lot of volunteering going on here at Greek IB. I don't know what that's about, but so yeah, I went to Rec Week, and then I just fell in love with Jesus again. I got refilled with the Holy Spirit. It was amazing. Prayed in tongues for the first time in like 4 or 5 years. I just felt lost, and then I felt found again. And I don't know if y'all know what that feeling's like coming home to your mom after like a long week of school, like that initial like embrace of just feeling comfort. I don't know, I just have that now, and it's something that you can't trade for anything. So yeah, being in Greek life not only got me back into school, but it got me connected to my faith again. And if that's something you want to do, then come hang out.